Be sure to check out my tiny house design book down in the description below. All right, clearly already you can see it's a treehouse video. I've been building a lot of these recently. We got one coming up I'm doing in Alabama, part of a hands-on workshop. If you want to join us, learn the tricks of the budget-friendly trade. May 14th and the 15th, down in Newmarket, Alabama at Lee Acres, relaxshacks.com to sign up. This is something I built through the winter, which was kind of foolish because it got cold up here in New England, and it took a long time. We had some like 20-degree days. I was working on this. It was kind of grueling, brutal, awful, but we got it done. And I want to show you a quick walkthrough tour, kind of talk about what I did. I'll probably put out a video at some point in time that shows like how I did everything, because I time-lapsed some of it and panelized things, kind of give you the design process, which we kind of do that and more at the workshops. But I'm going to turn the camera around and give you a walkthrough tour of this simple 6x8 foot treehouse with many deck levels for your and the client's enjoyment. So let's do this. First and foremost, this is the old playset, which soon will be demolished. It's paid its dues, lived its life. My kids are actually going to be on hire for that one to smash and trash it and haul it away. This was made when lumber was kind of expensive, so I tried to salvage and save and reuse things where I could. We have a couple things they didn't ask for, but I threw in because I thought it'd be cool. Originally, we're going to have a walkway that crossed this way here instead of had to go towards the house, so you didn't have to like loop around from the approach. Simple set of steps going up there with the railing. Well, when I had this kind of fun bridge, I figured why not put another step here, even though it used some extra wood. That serves as a step from this approach up here and seating for the fire pit. And that's why I decided to build that cross brace bench right there, and had some extra lumber posts and concrete, built a swing. None of this asked for by the client. Figured I'd throw it in. Built that as well. So in effect, because they have a lot of kids that they have adopted and fostered, and God bless them, it's just so awesome of them. We have this cool entertainment area, and that's why I did this, where they can all sit and roast marshmallows at that fire pit, while being careful not to have it too close to this. So let's take the walk through. Lots of pressure treated wood. All right, so here's the door. Let me step back. The sun's kind of brutal here. This is the cutout from the plywood wall. Some AZEK scraps I had to frame it out. Put this design on it as well. More scraps I had that I stained. Even little things like the fork handle. Anywhere I could save some money and add some points of interest, I did so. The windows here are reused. I do this all the time. They're sashes, single sashes, you know, from a double hung window, mounted statically, and they work nicely. Why let these go into the trash? Sorry about the wind here. And this is a flip open. We'll get to it from the inside where it's not so windy. A flip open Tough-Tex multi-wall window. I build these all the time. They're so simple, lightweight, affordable. They work so well. I'll show you that in just a second. So here's the interior. Look at the natural light we get in here. It's just great. Like, this is a place I'd want to sit down during the day, especially in the winter where you get the solar gain, read a book, hang out, have a nice cold beer, and just take my time and enjoy the finer things in life, that being beer and books, red wine. So a lot of reuse going on in here. I've pointed this out in a shorter version of the video. I do a lot of crazy artwork. This is my stuff, graffiti style stuff. Right down there is my Instagram handle. Check it out. I've done artwork for bands, for tour posters, for t-shirts, for the Stay Vocal clothing line, for a vegan donut shop coming up, lots of other stuff. Here's another thing. This is just flooring scraps. You saw this in the short version of the video too. I refloored my son's bedroom. This was a scrap. Spray paint, marker, boom, bada bing, done. A couple plants. This one was looking sickly, so I spray painted it, put it to use. If they don't want it, they can chuck it. Found this little guy at a storage auction. Most people throw out stuffed animals, and I felt so bad. He looked so cute. So now he has a new home, second life, in a treehouse, where he's hugging a weird candle, or cactus, not candle holder, cactus jewelry holder, excuse me. A couple little bottles. I love bottles. I do a lot of mud larking and bottle collecting. That's over on my other YouTube channel, Streets Shall Provide. My daughter and I are into like collecting all sorts of weird things. This, I haven't hosed it down. I've done a lot of work and sawdust in here. This is Tuftex multi-wall. It's fantastic for greenhouse use. I made this flip open window, railing for safety. This flips back, holds the window open, also keeps it if it ever falls away from swinging all the way closed and hitting anybody. But this is so lightweight, it's not really going to hurt anybody. The windows from the inside, I built this little fat lip right here. You can put some glass bottles there. When the sun comes in, the light passes through them. They almost seem to illuminate. Looks kind of cool. Showed this in another video. It's the simple man or woman's self-closing door with the bungee strap up high where kids can't get hurt. Found this ladder side of the road, fixed it up, painted it. Old wooden ladder. I gotta get my tools out of here. I realize I haven't packed out yet. This is a chair I graffitied. You can find the stuff over on the Instagram page as well. An old school chair. I took an old aerospace shipping crate, made into a bookshelf. You know, where you can store books, comic books, trinkets, accoutrements, detritus and whatnot. Some pillows. These used to be for my couch, but we just got some different ones, so I ran them through the wash and all that, and figured I might as well throw them here instead of chuck them. And they kind of fit color-wise a little bit. They're very 70s looking almost, with like the peacock pattern, just for some comfort here. To save money, because a lot of people building tree houses, I see all the awesome, you know, Pete Nelson does these awesome tree houses, but they cost like 200,000 bucks, and I'm not slighting him in any way. He's a master, literally and figuratively, and whatever, in TV title show-wise at what he does. But I'm all about doing things on a budget. This is the top of a dining room table, found on the side of the road, cut it in half, the size I needed, trimmed it in with furring strips, put some legs on it. This is a desk drawer hanging underneath. Gives it almost a cobbler's bench look. Kind of fun. Another window, salvage right here, statically mounted. And a little loft space up here. You can't stand, or most kids, probably over age of 12 or so, aren't going to be able to stand under here. But it gives you that extra space up here, or if you put some, you know, comforters and a pad under there, it'll make things a lot nicer. Just a lot of natural light. I love it. I painted the floor instead of putting flooring in, because flooring adds money, time, weight. Threw a carpet down. And the overall effect is simplicity, and something I dig, and something I feel is family friendly and that kids might like, both, you know, male and female. Just going for a fun look, fun vibe, and trying to keep things pretty affordable based on the budget I was forced, you know, constraint-wise to deal with in this case. Really awesome family. I hope they enjoy this treehouse. Hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe get a couple ideas from it, especially in terms of budgetary ideas. Again, join us perhaps in Alabama. Build with us for 2 days as we build a treehouse down there and learn some tiny house framing techniques as well. Lots of tiny house talk as well. RelaxShacks.com. Leave a comment, subscribe, hit that bell thing for notifications, and we will see you later. As always, sincerely, thank you guys for watching. Been doing this a long time. I'm glad a lot of you are still here. Be well.